What's going on, everybody? Jeremy here, back again with you today. So today's video, I've had a lot of people contact me and ask me questions about how we are filming our videos, what kind of equipment we're using, what kind of editing software we're using, and how we get them to look so professional. So in today's video, I thought I'd take you through some of our tips and tricks and show you how we make our professional looking videos. Alright guys, so fun fact is we actually use free stuff that we already have, that I think a lot of you might already have. So you don't have to go out and buy this crazy expensive video editing software. Now I'm not saying anything against those because they are great tools, and I'm actually doing a trial of one right now to see if it's worth the upgrade to. But every single video Paige and I have made up until this day, which I think that we just released today, our latest cover of King of Kings by Hillsong, we have made using things that we already own. And you might already own these, so it could be free to you as well. So, fun fact, all of our video that we shoot is on one of two things. The videos are either filmed exactly how I'm filming right now, which is on my webcam that is built into my MacBook Pro, or we are using our iPhones. Guys, everybody has a smartphone, and the advances in smartphone cameras are out of this world. So as long as you know how to use your iPhone and go into the settings and make sure that you are filming at high quality video, you are going to get amazing looking video shots, all right? So that's all we do, is we just use our iPhone. So I'm gonna show you how we do that right now. So basically, here's my iPhone, okay? This is my iPhone. We're gonna go into settings, just like that. We are gonna scroll down, and we are going to scroll down until we see the camera icon under settings. We're going to click on that, and then look right here where it says record video. Now mine's already set at 1080p, which, fun fact, you can go even higher. So if I click on this, it shows you all of the ways that your iPhone can film video, and it shows you the space there that it will take up on your phone. So first off, before you start filming things, make sure you've got enough storage. But here we go. So you have anything from 720p, 30 frames per second, up to 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, at first, when we first started out, I was using 4K because I was like, 4K video, yes, the best I can get. But it turns out YouTube usually puts your videos at 1080p, and that's the highest they accept. So 1080p HD at 60 frames per second is plenty to get you that high quality looking video. So go ahead and click that and make sure that that is what your video is set at. So then when you open up your camera and go to video, boom, right there you have high quality 1080p 60 frames per second video. That is all we use to film our music videos for our covers. That's it. That's the secret. So that's all we use for gear, and now I'm going to jump into the free software that I use to edit all of our videos. So number one, guess what? We use iMovie. iMovie comes installed on any Mac product that you buy, other than a watch, of course. But if you buy a MacBook, if you buy a MacBook Air, if you buy a MacBook Pro, if you buy an iPad, it all has iMovie already installed on there. So that's what I use. So let's go ahead and we're gonna open up one of the videos that I'm currently working on. And this is an upcoming video we have that Paige and I are talking about the top 5 things we wish we would have known before our wedding day. So I've brought in all of these clips and everything, and obviously I've already assembled and started editing this video, but I'm going to show you a few of the cool things that make your videos look a little bit more professionally done. The first thing we're going to talk about is pop-ups. So when we start our video, we like to have it pop up right here where it says our Instagram handles, a subscribe reminder, and then also a like reminder. So basically what I've done is I've created all of this, and guess what? Another free application. It's called Keynote, and it's already installed on your MacBook. So I'm gonna pull up Keynote and I'm gonna show you how I make this exact backdrop right here. So let me go ahead and pull up Keynote. When you first open Keynote, I'm gonna hit New Document, And then I'm going to go to wide because that works the best for YouTube videos and everything. I'm going to click just a blank white presentation, and here we go. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and this is what I've got. I'm going to delete these boxes, so I'm starting from scratch. Now, what's going to become your best friend in editing videos with Keynote and iMovie is the green screen effect. So the first thing that you want to do is go right over here to background where it says color fill, open this up and click on any color green you want. So there's my background, lime green. That is officially your green screen for making these videos. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to download PNG transparent images. Go on any Google search for a PNG transparent logo for anything you want. And what that is going to do is it's going to make the background of the logo transparent, and you're just going to get the image you want. So I've already got some saved for us. So what I do is I go here into my PNG file right here, and this is my PNG. So I've got an Instagram PNG. All I'm going to do is drag that into Keynote. Boom. There it is. No background. It's see-through. I'm going to resize that, and I'm going to put it over here in the corner of the frame where I want it to show up on top of my video. I'm going to then hold Option, click on it again, and that duplicates it. I'm going to bring one to the middle, and then I'm going to once again click Option and bring another one over here to the side. I'm now going to go back into my PNG folder, and I'm going to bring in my subscribe PNG. So there's that. All I'm going to do, resize that, put it down in the corner. That is all that I'm going to do right there. And then last but not least, I'm going to go with my Facebook like button. Everybody knows the thumbs up means give it a like. So we like to throw that in our videos whenever we can, and I'm going to put that down here in this corner. So now we got to add the text. So you're just going to go up here in Keynote to text, click on this, and guess what? You're going to type in exactly what you want to appear. So I'm going to type in Page's Instagram handle. I'm going to change it to the color I want, which I like to have things show up on most videos in white. And then I'm going to change the font, which we have this Bottle Master Demo, which we like to use a lot in our videos. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it as big as I want it by clicking over here. So that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to drag it up here. Guess what I'm going to do? You guessed it, duplicate it. Option click, pull this over. Option click, pull this over. And now I'm just going to change what it says inside all of these. So this one I want to be at Page_Jer for both of us, and this one I'm going to make mine, so at Jeremy.Braley. It would help if I could type my own last name. So now what you're going to want to do is just fiddle around with these a little bit to make sure they all look how you want them to, evenly spaced, closer to the middle, whatever you want to do. I'm going to pull this one over a little and then just make sure all of this is fitting on the screen, because we don't want that cut off when it goes to our video. So boom, there you go. There's a rough template of how we make this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an animation. So I don't want this to just like show up on the screen and then disappear. I want this to show up in a cool, creative way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these. I'm going to go over here to the right where it says Animate, and I'm going to click on that. Build in means how is it going to appear. So I'm going to add an effect, and there's all these built-in effects. So like you can click preview and look, this is blur. Looks pretty good. See how all that's kind of blurring in? I think I'm going to go with that one. There's so many different ones you can choose from. So I'm going to click blur, and now the only problem that I have is I don't want them all to happen separately like that. I want them all to happen at the same time. So you're going to go down here to where it says build order, and this is all of those that are all selected, and it all says on click, right? So what I want to happen is I want to select all of these. I want to select all of them except for the first one, because the first one is already happening. You're going to go down here to where it says on click, and you're going to say with the previous build. Then you're going to hit preview, and look, they all appear at the same time. Guess what? That's as easy as it is. We're done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to File, and we're going to export. We're going to go to Movie, and we're going to turn this to 1080p, because that's what we want. We want as high quality as possible, and we want self-playing. We're going to hit Next, and we are just going to save this as Insta Intro. Export. So then what you do, as I'm going to show you here, is you go back into iMovie. We're gonna delete the one I've already got on there, and we're gonna pull in that one that I just used so I can show you every step. You're gonna go to where you just saved that file, Insta Intro, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna drag it right here on top of the video you want it to appear on. Awesome. So now you're like, wait a second, but now it shows just that and it doesn't show the video underneath. Really easy in iMovie. You just go right up here to where it says cutaway, click on that, green screen. Boom, the green disappears. Play, and there it is. There's the effect, the blur, everything comes in. You can literally do this with anything you want. Here's some pop-up text that I did the same thing in Keynote. More pop-up text. You can put in things I found. We talk about Skyline Chili from Cincinnati, one of my favorite foods that we had at our wedding reception. I just found their logo and look, brought it right in here. And what that is just a picture in a picture. So I can move this around. I can put this wherever I want it. Amazing, right? So that's it, guys. That one simple tip can help you make your videos look so much better. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about that I think is very important is when you do a video like this, people are going to want to sit there and watch you talk for 11 minutes. So what we like to do is film B-roll footage that we can put in that pops up as we're talking. So it keeps you interested, it keeps you engaged, and it all honestly gives you video of what in the world we are talking about. So this one is all about our wedding, right? We were very fortunate to have an amazing wedding photographer and videographer. And so what I did was I used some of that footage from our wedding day to put it in here as we were talking about things. So we talk about how Paige forgot her wedding veil. So then we have this awesome footage of her dad and brother rushing back to the house to get her wedding veil. So I threw that in there, but we are still talking underneath different parts of videos. Like right here, coming up next, we talk about our food and everything. So what did I do? Put in B-roll of our cake and our cupcakes. But guess what? We are still talking underneath it. Check this out. But guess what? That puts you there. You get to see what I'm talking about as opposed to me just sitting there talking about it and you looking at me. So I've done that all throughout this video to show you different things from our wedding day. And it's just another tip that is going to make your videos look so much more professional and also be so much more interesting. The last thing, this is just an extra tip for YouTube, design what we call an end screen. This is our end screen template that I also made in Keynote. I put this at the end of every video, and then built in on YouTube, you can go to your settings and put on every video another one of your videos to pop up, a subscribe button, and then another video so that people can keep watching your channel and they'll stay on your channel longer and you will get more views, hopefully. So that's it, guys, just a little bit of the basics. Hopefully, if you guys like this video, let me know. Ask me any other questions you want and I'll make some more videos explaining what we do. So that's how we do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's a look at some of our videos to show you the quality that we end up with. Have a great day, guys, and we'll be back soon. Bye-bye.